something else.
This is good too. I feel like I'm being, this is good too.
I know, everything is so good.
So good.
For $10, we call this the Genius Serum Concealer with the Reishi Mushroom. Already 5-star review. I have never seen a concealer that 100% of the people that use this said they had less puffiness, firmer under the eyelids, less lines, less wrinkles. It brightens, it hydrates, covers, blurs, and fills. So we're gonna go through the color chart. Already perfect, 5-star review, 5-star review.
I know, how great is that?
And we're not going back to the 80s.
Yeah.
We don't go 2 shades lighter than our skin tone.
No, please don't do that.
Order your normal shade. She's going to make sure that it does perfectly.
Yes.
So again, in the fair, 20 left. Fair light, 70. Light, there is 100. Light, medium, and medium, there's about 300 for those two. Then we've got tan, 200. Tan deep, less than 100. Deep, 70. Deep rich, 80. And rich, 30.
All right, I didn't have a lot of these. Honestly, I didn't. Here's the deal with these. Okay, so I know you've seen a lot of different things, and I say everything's so good. Well, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I don't love it, I'm not putting it out there. I'm just not, because you got a lot of choices, and I want you to love everything that you get home from Doll 10. I wanted to create a concealer that was seamless, not creaseless, seamless. So there's a big difference between decreasing or not showing creases. This already does that. That technology we've already mastered. But I want to talk about seamless. How many times you put your concealer on and you see like, ooh, where I put it. So I'm going to show you on my hand. Ready? When I talk about seamless, and I'm going to go right on like this nice blue vein right through here. Okay. Ready? See this nice icky blue vein? Okay, ready? Let's talk about creaseless. All right, so I just put it there. Now wait, ready? Watch how.
It's like a lotion.
It's like, feels like nothing. Now wait, you will not see where it starts and stops.
Do you guys see this?
It's seamless. So yes, people were talking about creases. I said, I don't care about creases. I don't want to see where it starts and stops.
I agree.
Now you don't see a line where the foundation and my skin, that is a killer concealer.
This is, if you're suffering right now, this is one of my all-time favorite products
and you don't know how to use a concealer.
Oh, and so many of us, right, you buy a concealer and it settles and it drives you insane. This actually, again, we've got clinicals on this. Everyone that used this said there was less puffiness underneath their eyes. It said that their under eye was firmer, less lines and wrinkles. We're talking about a concealer.
Look at that.
Look what this is doing.
See how you don't see it?
Oh, there are anti-aging serums and creams that will not do this. That
cannot do that.
Nope.
Why not use your anti-aging serums and creams and get your concealing in there? This has snow mushroom, reishi mushroom. That's what I used on my own health journey. I wanted to get this topically. The reparative and restorative properties of reishi and snow mushroom, I'm not even legally allowed to talk about, but you can Google it and tell you why I get excited about this. But this also has vegan collagen that's in there, chock full of vitamins, dandelion, ceramides, like it's crazy. Cucumber, collagen peptides. Like, this is your serum. You're seeing it turmeric, lavender, all of these things that are in there. Reishi, snow mushroom, but it's seamless. So think about how many times you put on a concealer and you blend, you blend, you blend, you still look like you got a windshield wiper under here. I was like, I wanted to make it, see how you can't see where it starts and stops?
And you know, I'm gonna show you even up close on my eye.
You can't see it.
You cannot see this. Like, you can come in real close because this is what I use.
Yeah.
So you can go, I'm going right underneath my eye. You cannot see where I put that concealer. Do you see how it blends right in?
You can't. It's like magic.
And I'll put some more on. You cannot see that. See, there's wrinkles, but watch what it does. It will never settle.
No.
If you're somebody right now and you are so frustrated, you're putting on something underneath the eye to depuff, something to hydrate, something to smooth, then you try and put over a concealer, forget about it. There's a reason why this Genius Serum sells out every single time.
Yeah.
You get the serum, which is $30. You get the hot pink handled perfecting concealer brush. That's $24. After today, and again, most of these are gonna sell out right now. These will never be seen again.
Look at that.
Oh.
Look at, just for 1 second. This is light medium on Lynn. Please
I'm in medium.
Yes, and I'm light. Please look at Lynn's under eye. When I talk about seamless, creaseless, and when Amy was talking about the reparative, the restorative properties in there, the dandelion, the reishi, the snow mushroom, the ceramides, orange peel, right? All of these cucumbers, these are smoothers. These are seamless. These are ingredients that are literally gonna make that under eye area look like it's stepping back in time. That's what makes these so cool, but it's also seamless. Not so much the creaseless. Yes, I gave you creaseless. I've done creaseless concealer since the age of time, but what I'm gonna tell you is you won't see where it starts and stops. Nope. That is one of the coolest magic tricks I could possibly ever give you in the world of makeup. So look at how when you see, okay, here we go.
Isn't that good, Nadia?
Tan shade, you're seeing Nadia in. Notice how you don't see where it starts and stops. There's no line. It's a liquid. You would normally see where does it start, where does it stop. It is seamless. It blends and melds into the skin where you can't see it. That means people can't see your concealer.
All right, Fair just sold out.
Good.
Okay, we're gonna go through the shit. Gosh, look at her eyes.
You
we're gonna go through this.
can't see where it starts and stops.
Okay, Fair just sold out. Light, medium. Okay, in that Fair light, there's not even 30. That's gonna be the next to go. Followed by the light. Light, we have 70 left. Light, medium, less than 200. Okay, that whole bottom row too, it's last call on all of those. We've got 3 minutes or sell out on this. If you want less puffiness, you want firmer, more hydrated, it smooths out everything.
Everything.
It will never crease.
Nope.
You know, everybody's like, oh, what's the one trick? Once your foundation matches your concealer, it instantly makes you look younger. That's number one. Number two is, because this actually is an anti-aging serum, it actually gets rid of all the puffiness. It smooths everything out, addresses darkness.
Yes.
That's the beauty of this.
Yes, and you don't see it. So many times you wear concealer, but you can see the concealer.
Absolutely.
How frustrating is that? You're wearing it for a reason because you want to conceal that thinness, that darkness, that texture under there. And you would always see it. And I would always get I would go, gosh, that's so frustrating. How do we stop that? Look at my little girl here. She has it, believe it or not, all over. You can see how you don't see it. Look at the plumpness of the skin, the hydration. It's not dry, it's not cakey on the skin, but it is this seamless concealer that you won't see start and stop.
And nobody, I don't care.
No one can do this.
No, I've tried them all.
When I tell you how hard this thing was to make, like literally, I think that my poor chemists, they hate me now.
But you know what? It is the best.
I think I'll have to send them flowers or something.
The best concealer on the market.
Look at that. Look, you can't even see that. Look at this little girl.
But normally you'd have to put on anti-aging treatment, something for dark circles. Then you have to put a hydrator on. Then you go and put your concealer on, and it is just a cakey mess. We're gonna give everybody a little extra time on this because these are selling so quickly. So it's $10. Don't forget, just the Reishi serum itself, concealer, that's $30. The brush is $24. If you want to get this, this is last call in all the colors.
Look at that. Look, see? Amy, I even when I watch, sometimes I even get so impressed with myself. I hate to say that, but I mean, look at Victoria. Like, I hate when I would put on a concealer and I could see it or feel it. And it felt dry or cracky.
And then you're trying to blend it and blend it.
And then an hour later, you look in the rearview mirror and you go, oh my gosh, who's that accordion underneath my eye?
I know.
But here's the deal. The trick really wasn't so much about the creasing. It was to make sure that you kept hydration there, but it was to create a seamless texture.
Last call in light, medium, and in the light.
Yeah. And I'll show you again too. We'll look at the girls, we'll look at Andressa, and when I tell you about being seamless, that means you don't see start and stop. You don't see where, you don't have to be a master blender. You don't even have to be able to wear your readers and see it or wear a 5 times magnifying glass or 10 times. You saw Andressa do that. Look at the texture underneath her eyes. Look at how smooth it looks underneath her eyes. Look at how hydrated, and look how that dart is, but you don't, they're doing it live.
Think about, what shade are you wearing, Andressa?
She's in the medium.
She's in the medium just like I'm in?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the shade chart and this is your last chance. Fair just sold out. Fair light, did that sell out too or do we still have? Okay, a couple dozen left in that. The same thing with the light. Light medium, we started off with 400, we're down to 100. Medium, same exact thing. That whole bottom row, there's about a dozen left of each. So if you're even considering this, it's perfect 5-star. Nobody gives 5 stars on a concealer unless it really works. There's a doe foot on this. So again, it comes with the brush, so it really allows you to get underneath there. It will never settle.
All
Watch
right,
what
ready?
Doris is gonna do.
I'm gonna show you
Smooth
this really quick. I'm gonna show you really quick. Like I'm gonna take this vein right here, and that's where you would put it, where you see a thing. Okay, then you're gonna take your brush. I'm just gonna show you with my fingers. Look, that blue's gone, but watch how you won't see where it starts or stops. Look how it just looks like it just completely blended into my skin. I don't see where it starts, but look at that glow.
Are you kidding me?
Look at the glow, so it's not gonna look dry and hydration. See where you don't see where it starts and stops? Concealers, you would see the line. You would say, oh,
yeah.
Now you're tapping with the sponge. Now you're doing all this stuff.
Stippling and all the blending and then all that.
Oh, forget about it. I don't
just
got
sold
time
out.
for that. That.
And Fair Light is gone. If you're in the ordering process, you have it. And basically everything else is gonna sell it. That's why we're moving along. Stay right there. So again, I'm wearing, just for reference, in the medium. Doris is in the light medium. It's my favorite concealer. It just blends so seamlessly. And instead of layering, putting on something to fight the puffiness, then something to hydrate, then you put something on to prime it, then you put on